Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Thanks again for tuning in to us. I'm Yolanda Muhammad, and you're here with Real Talk with Yolanda. I'm here with my great co-host, Jakim Muhammad.
Yes, indeedy. Here we go.
It's Sunday, March 24, 2019. I think this is the first Sunday in spring for 2019,
That is correct.
if I'm not mistaken. So, welcome to spring. We're here, we made it, we're ready to move on. I'm still wearing my winter coat and my scarf, so you know spring has really sprung when I put away my scarf. So that's a good thing. But I pulled out a brighter color scarf instead this time. So there is so much that we must talk about, so much that we want to say and we want to get across to you. It's going to be a lot. So again, get your pencil and your paper and your recording devices and whatever else you need to get the information down from us today. And I'm going to start out with a little information as usual.
There you go.
With our United Healthcare, and that I am a licensed broker for carriers such as United Healthcare. And United Healthcare has again, I'm going to tell you, they have a great program for those that have Medicare and Medicaid. If you have both of them, Medicare and Medicaid, give me a call. Let's talk about the great benefits that are under the Dual Complete plan, okay? That plan is going to offer you benefits for dental, vision, hearing, transportation. We know transportation is a big thing around here, so that we can get to those appointments, those doctor's appointments and everything. You get transportation to and from, and you don't pay for it. It's included in your plan. Another big thing that's included in the plan is the chiropractic services. There are chiropractic visits included in the plan, as well as foot care. So podiatry visits are covered under the plan. Podiatry is not usually covered too much under just regular Medicare, and not too much for really Medicaid. So it's a big thing to have a plan that does give you at least 4 visits per year to use for those programs. Now, there's a new program that some people may have seen. Was it the Tobro?
Oh, oh, she's talking about TV program.
TV
She's
program.
actually talking about a TV program.
So, as it's a doctor, he does foot care, things like that. And it's really bringing to light a lot of things that can really mess up our lives if we don't take care of them. Our annual checkups, our annual visits, things like that, that get overlooked. We may go ahead and compensate for it because we say, okay, I can walk a little bit, I'll just hobble a little bit instead of walking straight. This ingrown toenail or this hammer toe or whatever it is, those things can really irritate and mess up and put a damper in our day-to-day lives. We want to live well. Everybody wants you and want us to live well. We don't want to just live and just exist. We want to live well. So one of the things is take advantage. If your program has podiatry visits, get your feet checked. That ingrown toenail can be very, very painful and very nasty. So that's one of the things that you want to do. The other thing is I want to tell you about very quickly is that this is coming up on the end of March. March 31st will be the end of the open enrollment period. So those of you that have a Medicare Advantage plan, that means that you may have a plan that you go to, all your services are taken care of by one company basically, and you go there to your doctors or wherever and you show the one card and you go to a particular network of doctors or facilities so that the cost stays pretty low. You may have a copay, you may not. But that's kind of the overall and the overview of some of the information about a Medicare Advantage plan that separates it from a Medicare supplement plan. That open enrollment period is going to end for 2019. So remember, back in January, I told you it was the beginning, and it's running to March 31st. If you have a plan that you want to switch or find out about, contact someone like myself. You can contact me, Yolanda Muhammad, and you could contact me about the plan. You could contact me about the United Healthcare Dual Complete plan. And again, as you can see, you must have Medicare and Medicaid in order to have that. My number is there on the bottom, 229-6376. you can give me a call and we can talk about some of the options and some of the benefits of the plan, and if it is something that works for you. If you already have it, let's look out for some of the great events that I'll be hosting around town. And you can see my card there. I'm a licensed health benefit consultant to help you kind of figure out what's going on with your benefits. If you have some questions about your employer benefits as well, we could have a conversation and see where that leads us, okay? So that's great. That's some of the information I wanted to tell about your benefits right now for this year, 2019. We're going to be ending up the open enrollment period March 31st. So give us a call to see what's going on. So, Jakim, before I go into the great expo that I was going to, is there anything you want to add on that?
No, I actually think our viewers need to have this information about the expo that's actually going on now as we speak. So I'll be right back.
Yeah, so what I did was, before we came on the air, I ran by the Wilmington We Love You Wellness, Health and Wellness Expo. It is taking place right now at H. Fletcher Brown Boys and Girls Club. That is happening from this morning up until 4 p.m. this afternoon. That really was a good presentation that they put together. It is a collaboration with the City of Wilmington and the We Love You Foundation. I had just had the pleasure of meeting some of the folks for that foundation and all the great works that they seem to be doing around the globe. And Councilwoman Rashima Dixon was an instrumental part of collaborating with them and getting that expo underway. Now, this is a great place. It seems like you get a lot of information, family oriented. That means from anywhere from our young children to our seniors. Go down, get the information. You've got some great vendors and tables set up there for people to provide you with information. I had the pleasure of speaking to Athena Wright from Diamond Chiropractic. You know we like Athena. Diamond Chiropractic is a great service, and they're doing a lot of education. They do some screenings for you on site, but they may also do some screenings for you in the office. Go down and see them, as well as some of the other chiropractic services that are provided there. You get the information about the programs that they offer, as well as many of them, all of them that I spoke to, take insurance. So you need to go and check that out. I was doing a little groundwork and behind the scenes to make sure that insurance is accepted at a lot of these offices. So a lot of them take insurance. It's just up to us to call up and find out if they are in the network and participating with our current insurance plans, right? Another one there that was there today is Tova Sickle Cell Foundation. Tova Sickle Cell Foundation with Dr. Nina Anderson is there on site to give you information. Now, if you're not sure if you have a sickle cell trait, that's a great organization, and that's where your first stop should be. Find out if you have the trait or not so that you can be tested, your family can be tested, and you can get the proper services and healthcare services that you could need. Okay, so that is a fantastic foundation, Tova. They have some workshops, they have some information, things that we don't seem to know about, and just question them about any upcoming, any new type of services that they may have or they see on the horizon, or treatments on the horizon for sickle cell. So that would be another great one. Now, if you're not sure why you should be going there, you know what? They got bingo. They have a bingo going on today. You go around to see all of them, and it looks like they have some great prizes that you can win. And you just for going there, just for walking in. There's no fee. It's free. Everything there is free. If you want to take the kids with you, it's a nice afternoon. Go out, take the kids there. They're going to have some things popping up on the outside as well as indoors. Take them and get some cotton candy. They got some popcorn, face painting. All those great ideas and great programs are going on there, as well as information. They have a table there for tutoring. There's a program that takes care of tutoring. So you can talk to them about that, I believe. Also, Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition is there. They have a great new program for those that are uninsured or underinsured. Don't forget your preventive services, everybody. There are different types of vaccines that are available that you should get screened for. If you're not sure what they are, you could contact the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition. They are always available to assist you with that information as well. Along with our St. Clair van, you could go there. You can have the St. Clair van come out and assist you with knowing what type of vaccines you should have, immunizations, health screenings. You have workplace and sports physicals. You know, those type of things are important as well. Let's not always wait until everything's an issue. Take care of your preventive services very early on. So one thing that I did learn that's something new, for any of the viewers that are up near the Marsh Road area where there's a Rite Aid now has a Ready Clinic inside of it. So a Ready Clinic is very much like MedExpress or some of the other urgent care, Glasgow, Newark, they have their urgent care centers. Rite Aid now has a Ready Clinic in there where you can go and get some treatments done if you need to, urgent treatments. You can get those same screenings done. You can get a lot of things done, especially allergy season is starting to come about. So with allergy season comes issues. So if you have those issues, go in there, find out if they accept your insurance. Sometimes it's cheaper than going to the ER. You only pay like a doctor's visit copay. Those things can be a lot cheaper. So that's a lot on the expo. It's a mouthful, but go down. They're there until 4 o'clock this afternoon. Go on over to H. Fletcher Brown Boys and Girls Club and have a great afternoon with them. They're doing all kinds of nice stuff there today, so go check it out. So we are now going to send it back to Joachim for a quick minute, and then we're going to take a break.
All right. Well, again, my wife is looking fantastic today, y'all. Look, she looks fantastic every day, but she's looking very nice today. So, listen, I've got a lot of stuff to go through. Wilmington, Newcastle, I got a lot of things to go through. This is going to be out your time. So not only do I want you to get a pen and paper or a pencil and paper, I want you to take out your phone right now. Take out your phone. I want you to put in on Twitter, the real Joachim. Not the phony Joachim, that's the other guy. I'm the real Joachim. And on Instagram, I want you to put just Joachim Mohammed. Just Joachim Mohammed. So if you got your phone, put it out. We'll be right back. We're going to go to a quick break real quick, and we'll be right back. I got a lot of stuff for you. All right, family, we're back here with Real Talk with Yolanda. Now, this section, we're actually going to get in a little bit of politics, Yolanda. We're going to get into some little bit of politics. One of the things that I wanted to show you was an opinion piece. Now, this was an opinion piece that was in the News Journal about 2 weeks ago. It was done by a Mr. Daniel Atkins, and the opinion was, ignoring the poor won't revitalize Wilmington. And I agree with you, Daniel. Ignoring the poor won't revitalize Wilmington. All it's going to do is push poor people out and have people that don't have no equity into the community. Let me just give you this. Mr. Atkins also says, poverty and its ills of hunger and hopelessness and poor health, these are our enemies, not the poor. Poverty, hunger, hopelessness, and poor health are our enemies, not the poor themselves or the organizations that help them. True beauty is a city that fosters love, promotes understanding, and cultivates a support system for all. That's important for us, that in Wilmington and in Newcastle, that we cultivate a support system for all. Now, Yolanda will say, and listen, we talk about this all the time, that's how the show became, because every Sunday we have a conversation with each other. So it's like Real Talk with Yolanda. So that's how the show came about. And we talk about what happens during the week. And we see a lot of it in our area on the Route 9 corridor, whether we're in Wilmington or not. So again, I'm going to give Mr. Daniel Atkins an applause because it was a well-written opinion, an op-ed opinion. I'm ready to write my op-ed opinion. Somebody's been telling me I should be writing one for the News Journal for a long time now. I'm ready to write one, but I've been into so many other things, you know, that happens. But this one was very good. Ignoring the poor won't revitalize Wilmington. Now, we have a couple of things that we do want to talk about, and I'm going to give it and send it right back to you and just give it to it. So if we go to a wide shot real quick. Keisha Love, there you go. Keisha Love is there. Real situations expose fake people. That's important. Real situations expose fake people. 2018, you all learned that. 2019, now it's coming to fruition. Why is everybody running around kissing rings like these people are anointed? Listen, everybody knows I have a good social media game, and I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If I see one more picture of Joe Biden and blah, blah, and the same old, why y'all keep kissing these rings? Public officials work for you. Now, Keisha, you may have that one up there about the government officials. If you got that, put it up on the board because they might see that one. If government officials work for you, we are their employers. Stop going around here taking 50 million pictures with these people like you're doing a photo op. Let's get work done for Wilmington. Let's get work done for Newcastle. So that's all I'm going to say on that. And I'm going to just go right here. And this is, again, thank you. Keisha, she's the best. That public service announcement is a reminder. Delaware, please stop referring to members of the Senate or the House as our leaders. They're not our leaders. We don't answer to them. We are their employers. They are our representatives and should constantly be reminded of the fact. And that's 100%. We have an organization called Unit 1. We're getting ready to partner with a national organization. So we're going to be having their content and our content. As soon as the contract comes through, we'll be all right. We're going to really get on Delaware issues and the national issue because too long, have we been ignoring people in the middle class in Wilmington? What do you say about that, Yolanda?
That's an ongoing issue, and it's not just here in Delaware, not just here in Wilmington, but far be it around the country. We're fighting against this issue. We're having issues with these things, and we're always trying to recognize and become recognized, like we're invisible. But we're not invisible, and the way that we always can make ourselves known and seen is in the voting booth. Because if they're not doing what it is that you need them to do, then send them home. Send them home, send them to sit there and look out like everybody else and put somebody in there that's going to fight for you.
That's right.
So that's the main, that's my opinion on that aspect.
Well, you know, I was on the bus the other day and she said, Muhammad, you know, a lot of people just remember my last name for some reason. She said, Muhammad, I'll be seeing you every Sunday and on there, and you're absolutely right. You're my I said, well, you know, sister, one thing I will say that when I'm on the DART bus and we're talking about issues that really matter to working class people, whether you're white, black, yellow, green, brown, doesn't really matter. These issues have to be addressed. And it's not going to be photo ops with some senator or representative or council person that's going to get issues addressed. Let me tell you something else, Wilmington. Let me tell you something else, Delaware. Your silence is not going to save you. When they come to put us into whatever box they want to put you in, your silence is not going to save you. I have a real issue, and I'm just going to say this. So-called black elites in Delaware, the bougie class, you know the bougie class. You know who they are. I ain't got to point them out to you. You know them. They're always with the photo ops. I have never seen a weirder hustle than the bougie class black elites in Delaware. I don't understand what you're trying to hustle. I don't see anything but just photo ops. I don't see you doing anything for the community but doing dinners that are $100. So that's just my opinion, and I'm just going to kick it right back to Yolanda. What do you think about that?
You know what I love? He He drops a bomb. he he puts it out there, drops a bomb, lets the debris fly, and says, "I'm gonna send it back to Yolanda."
Well,
But
hold on.
No. So, before he drops another bomb, let me just say, there are things that, yes, they work for us. Yes, photo ops. If you're not getting anything out of it, then why are you keeping the photo? What does the photo do for you? Remember to tell them, if you're taking that photo op, remember to whisper in their ear too, my street needs to be done.
Yes.
The municipality needs to do something about its municipal workers who aren't who aren't cleaning up after themselves when they pick up our trash, or they destroy some of the property that I can't afford to pay for and replace. Remember to tell them these things. Remember to call the offices. Remember to just jot down a little note. Email is big now, so just utilize it. We have to get into the habit. They're accessible. They are people too. Just speak up and speak out. That's all we really want you to do, is show it and show that we have our own backbone as well, okay? That's one of the things that we want. We want our friends, family. We consider all of you friends and family, and we want you to just be strong and be strong for yourself.
Well, let me just say this. I want a little bit more. I want more of us to get off the sidelines and get involved in this politics, because the parlor tricks are being played on you. They have rigged systems. They're doing stuff that is not justified. I don't want you to sit home and watch Jakim or watch Yolanda on here all the time. I want you to get out there. I want you to do those things that is going to make your community great. Community first. And when Jakim Muhammad tell you community first, I'm 100% believe it, and that's how I feel. Because I don't want to do this all the time. I don't want to do this forever. I got other stuff that I want to do. I've got other stuff to do. But no one's doing it. So somebody's got to stand up. And listen, since this is Women's History Month, let me just give a shout out to my mother, who's down here in Delaware right now. Hello, Mom. She's a great mom. To my beautiful wife here. To Josie Roy, to Ruth Baker, to Faye Barnes, to all the women that you don't see getting all those accolades, and you keep seeing the same olds getting the accolades. There's a lot of them out there. Cheyenne Miller, you're doing a fantastic job. Princess Bay, you're doing a fantastic. Hey, Donna Shand, you're doing a fantastic job. Nancy Willings doing a job. This is Women's History Month. I don't want to see anybody post anything no more of all these women that are already powerful or already rich. Do not post another picture of a Michelle Obama, and I love Michelle Obama. Don't post another picture of Michelle Obama. Post that lady that's around the corner that's doing great stuff, or down the block from you. This has to stop, that we get into this thing that we want to kiss the ring and be clout catching. Want to catch all this clout and think you got clout because you just take a picture. In fact, show this picture for me, if you could find it, Sister Keisha, of me and Joe Biden. Now, Delaware has thousands of pictures. Everybody has a picture of Joe Biden. And just this last week, we saw a picture with Joe. We saw all the pictures of Joe Biden at our convention, Democratic Party. But I have a picture of Joe Biden. And if she can get it up there, and let me just show you this picture. When you get a chance, Keisha, you put it up whenever you're ready. My picture of Joe Biden ain't me taking a photo op of Joe Biden. When I spoke to Joe Biden at Rodney Square, the first thing I said was that we need help. That's what I'm telling Joe Biden about Delaware, Wilmington, Newcastle, Route 9 corridor. We need help. So when they put that one up there, we'll be right back. What you got to say, baby girl?
All right, so I'm just going to say and try to wrap a little bit of this up and just say once again, just to remind you, the We Love Health and Wellness Expo is happening right now. It's on until 4 o'clock at H. Fletcher Brown, Boys and Girls Club. Go down there. There's a pampered chef lady there. Let her show you all the gadgets. If you're into gadgets and stuff in the kitchen, see Tamara. She'll hook you up over there. But also, I just want to say, again, because it's Women's History Month, I just want to say thank you to all the women who have inspired me. You inspired me to step out there on my own and go ahead and get our licensing and know what it is we have to do. So as women, we know what it is what we have to do to take care of ourselves. Keep yourself healthy. That's one thing I want to tell you to do. Keep yourself healthy, keep yourself well. If you see us out there, make sure you say hi. All right?
Well, can I tell you, I'm starting a new campaign starting today. If you see me on the bus, or you see me waiting for a bus, or you see me anywhere, ask Jakim Muhammad, can you take a picture with him? We're going to stop all this stuff with political leaders and you taking pictures. I want all my pictures on my Facebook and Instagram of just people from Wilmington and Newcastle. Let's take some selfies of real people doing real things in Newcastle. What can we say?
And no ring on that, right?
And
no kissing the
no
ring.
Kissing, and you ain't got to kiss my ring. We're equals.
No kissing the ring.
And let me just say this before we leave. A lot of y'all like to talk about the conservative racism, but conservative racism is not the only racism out there. There's about 9, 15, 20 different types of racism. One racism is liberal racism. You know what liberal racism is? Is that they always invite you to stuff, but they never want you to lead that stuff. See, they're good intentions, so some of these so-called liberals, not all. There's some great people out there. Gary, Glenn, you have some fantastic. But some other racism is they want you to be a part of it, but they want to be in control of it. That's got to stop as well. That liberal racism is just as bad as that conservative racism. Kick it back to you, baby girl.
Listen, that was a lot said, and our time is just about up already. Can you believe it? 30 minutes already? So, once again, I'm Yolanda Muhammad. And this is
Jakim Muhammad. And let me tell you something. Never be surprised on how people roll. Never be. Jakim, go to the real Jakim Muhammad.
Thank you again for tuning in. We are so happy to come into your homes and talk with you and give you as much information. Luther Towers 1, I'll see you next week. I'll be down there. Bring your questions.
Hold on, Terry Apartments. Don't you forget about my people. That's that whole place, Terry Apartments, y'all my people. Luther Tower 1 and 2, y'all my people too.
So again, Yolanda Muhammad here, Real Talk with Yolanda. Good to have you. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.